Hello and welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is David Mark Thomas. I'm a session guitarist based out of South Wales in the UK, and we're here to talk about Isaiah Sharkey. Monday night I was extremely lucky to be sat front row to watch Pino Palladino's kind of masterclass in Cardiff with Chris Dave on drums and Isaiah Sharkey on guitar. Quick story time. I actually had a ticket for nothing in the morning. I was trying to get a ticket for this gig. I found out way too late that it was on. I conceded. I was like, I'm not going to get one. I'm just going to go to the Wales game because Wales were playing Montenegro. So I bought that ticket, and then as soon as I was leaving the door in my Welsh kit, had a message saying that somebody was selling a ticket. So I was like, yep, I'll have it. Don't care, I'll buy it. I bought a t-shirt on the way down because I was like, I don't want to go in my Welsh stuff. And then, yeah, I looked at my ticket when I got there and saw loads of musicians that we recognised there and things like that. It was just, yeah, it was great. I checked my ticket and it was front row. I was literally like a couple of feet away from them all. What a night of music. There's a lot to unpack. So it's just going to be mainly about Isaiah's playing and just a few things that I noticed, but I didn't take any videos or anything like that. I just kind of absorbed it all. It was a lot to take in. And usually I'm not the kind of person to pick somebody's playing apart, to be honest, but like I kind of noticed a few things that could be interesting to some people. The one thing I can definitely say about Isaiah is that he has everything in his arsenal. It seems like everything is effortless to him, and he's just a wonderful musician. He's got a great understanding of harmony. But yeah, he kills it. Then I noticed something very strange and it confused me for the whole gig. So I might be wrong because I've recently watched a video of him explaining how George Benson's picking patterns helped him, and he explains his picking technique a little bit, but I'm just going off kind of what I saw. He definitely understands that different ways of holding a pick give you different dynamics and things like that. I'll link the video for that because that's insightful in itself. But on this gig, I noticed he didn't really hybrid pick. He didn't really kind of, let me just adjust this. For instance, this is the way I hold a pick. I will hold it like that, and I can, that's kind of how I get it. So it's kind of like that. Whereas I notice he kind of holds his kind of like this, and he looks very free with it. Like, I mean, it looks exaggerated here because I'm used to tucking mine like that, and then I've got my fingers, but he doesn't really hybrid pick like that. He kind of just picks or just uses his fingers. I didn't see where the pick went. I usually tuck mine like that. He kind of plays like, and because I'm not used to it, but I mean, obviously he's practiced this for years and years and years, but he looked very free with it, and he was very obviously fluid with that, but it just struck me how different it was. Yeah, it definitely gives you more surface area of the pick to use by using it that way, and I suppose it's probably the correct way to do it because you got more of the pick, whereas I kind of do that and it kind of doesn't give you so much of the pick to use. But that's just how I do it, I guess. But I just couldn't quite believe it because it didn't seem possible that he could be playing all these like crazy lines, crazy chord melodies and things like that. And it was very, very, very delicate in places, his playing. He played a lot of solo pieces with a lot of reverb and things like that, and it was just pure bliss. But he never kind of changed up from that. Obviously that's his picking style, but it just, for me, seemed impossible how he could kind of get that dynamic with having that much pick. And well, for me, this little control but obviously he's mastered it over years and years and years. That's just one thing I noticed about his playing, how I suppose the biggest compliment I could give would be that he's just completely free musically. He is like completely free. There's no boundary set by key or anything. The way he can travel around the neck, it never seems like he's playing in position. Like he's never in jumping. He's just constantly fluid. Oh, yeah, it was so good to watch. It was just, it was incredible. I mean, it's kind of a boring just discussion video, this is, but if there's a guitarist that I would highly advise to go watch, it would be Isaiah Sharkey, because he is different. I've seen him play before. I've seen him play with John Mayer in, I don't know, somewhere in London in the O2. And I remember he played a solo on a song, and it was very, very good. But I didn't know he was this kind of amazing chordal harmony moving guitarist. I thought he was just a tasty kind of blues player that obviously John wanted on the gig. But like, he was unbelievable. Yeah, it was a wonderful night of music and inspiring, really, because and it was mad because, like I say, a lot of the stuff he was doing, I could kind of understand what he was doing and where he was going with it. The only thing I couldn't get my head around was this picking technique. It just blew my mind. And how he was just so expressive with it. I suppose that just goes to show that there is no right or wrong. Like, that seems insane to me, to be playing like that. And like, to see his hand that open that whole time was just mad. When you watch me, it's kind of boring because my hand barely moves. But like, it's how I play. So it's, you know, it's all dependent on how you interpret how you want to play, essentially. And I just can't believe how unbelievably good he was. But wow, what a player. Check him out. If you don't know him, check him out. Yeah, anyway, just a quick check-in. If you can always like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Take care and all the best.